Welcome to the Ask Jordan podcast, answering your questions about selling on Amazon. Now, he's a best-selling author, but he kicked his first grade teacher in the shins last year. From Long Island, New York, here's your host, Jordan Malik.
Hello, this is Jordan Malik. You're listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. This is our 10th podcast. Thank you so much for your feedback and for your listenership. We are one of the more increasingly popular podcasts available on iTunes. Of course, we're available on a number of different platforms for you to listen to. Every episode of AskJordan.net, we answer a question from you about selling on Amazon. So if you've missed any of our other podcasts, go to AskJordan.net where you can listen to them instantly or download them or get them on iTunes. I want to let you know it's April 2014 right now. An Amazing Selling Machine. Amazing Selling Machine is a $4,000, nearly $4,000 program / course / system that's promoting a lot. You're going to get a lot of emails, if you haven't already, in your inbox about people claiming $100,000 monthly profits from selling on Amazon because they bought the Amazing Selling Machine system for nearly $4,000. So I have a lot to say about that, and I want you to, if you're interested in buying Amazing Selling Machine, make sure you look at my page first, because I'm not recommending it. And I was approached by the creators of the program aggressively because they know about my following of Amazon sellers, and I don't let money sway me one way or the other, particularly when my integrity comes at a price. So I have a lot to say about alternatives, proven alternatives to Amazing Selling Machine that cost a fraction of the price, very low risk to you. If you're looking to sell on Amazon, or you want to grow your Amazon seller business, or if you want to learn how to do wholesale, if you want to learn how to buy products online, there are a number of courses out there that have been around a lot longer than Amazing Selling Machine, with a lot more customers who've purchased it at a fraction of the price. These are all priced way too low. In my book, they should be priced a little bit more. But none of these are thousands of dollars. The most expensive course that I recommend, or program or system, if you want to call it that, is $299 versus the nearly $4,000 price of Amazing Selling Machine. So here's a web page with all that info, jordanmalik.com/ASM, jordanmalik.com/A as in Apple, S as in Sam, M as in Michael, all lowercase, jordanmalik.com/ASM. If you want to learn more about why I'm not endorsing, nor promoting, nor recommending Amazing Selling Machine. So back to this podcast. We're going to answer one question this episode, just like all the other episodes. Keep checking back at AskJordan.net, because future Ask Jordan episodes will be posted there very quickly. Some of the previous episodes may have already answered a question you have, so look at the past episodes there. Now, you can get 7 of my best-selling ebooks if your question is answered on this podcast. So at the end of this podcast, in just a few minutes from now, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do that. Our question today is from Albert. Go ahead, Albert.
Hey, Jordan. My name's Albert, and my question is, if I scan something, or if I look something up on Amazon and I notice that the listing comes up and it's not actually titled correctly, the name's not titled correctly, should I go ahead and add a new listing and add that product when it's already in the system but just not titled correctly? I work with a lot of exclusive toys and high-priced, high-valued toys that I go out valued items, and it's just kind of bothering me that, it's not the right, correct, full title. So I just wanted to know, I really do appreciate your podcast. That little system works very well. Just one quick question, one quick answer. I think I get a lot more value out of that than hearing an hour-long podcast. So thank you for listening to my question, and hope to hear your answer. Thank you.
Thanks for that question, Albert. So, Albert, you have to balance your time invested in this. So if a existing Amazon product page for a product that you've scanned is really off in terms of the title, or the content or the pictures, you can submit a correction to Amazon. Okay, so to do that, I've created a redirect to the actual page on Amazon Seller Support that shows you how to do that. And that redirect is bit.ly, all lowercase now, bit, B as in boy, I as in ice cream, T as in Thomas, L as in Lily, Y as in yellow, bit.ly / the word corrections, plural, right? Corrections, corrections, all lowercase, and the number 1 right after the S. bit.ly / corrections and the number 1. bit.ly / corrections 1. Okay? That'll, that'll take you to Amazon's page, Amazon Seller Support page on page ownership and how to submit corrections. Now, you have to ask yourself, is the existing Amazon product page really that bad before you have to create a new page? Okay. So your first step should be contacting Amazon in the URL that I gave you to ask them to fix the page. And if that doesn't work and you get no response from them, Amazon's details are kind of nebulous on whether or not they have to approve whatever submissions you're giving to them to correct the page. Then you have to ask yourself, is it worth the time? If that doesn't work, you have to ask yourself, is it worth the time investment to create a new page? If you create a new page, you have to first get a barcode, which is very easy to do. You get a new barcode for a product. You're not actually using the barcode, you're using the UPC number. I buy my barcodes from the website called Barcodes Talk, barcodes, plural, TALK.com, barcodestalk.com, and they run $5 or less per barcode. Remember, you're just using the UPC code when you want to add you're just using the UPC number that accompanies the barcode when you're creating a new product in the Amazon catalog. If you do that, yes, it may violate Amazon's rules because they really don't want you to create a new entry in the Amazon catalog if the item already exists. Are they going to ban you for selling on Amazon if they catch you doing that? I doubt it, but it's a possibility. When I say balance your time, because you said, I think in your question you said, should I just move on? You have to think about that. Is the price of the toy versus what you paid for it, or any item, is the potential profit worth you going through that? Right? Is this a toy that you can get your hands on 25, 50, 100 of them, new or used? Used meaning collectible, to resell? Okay, then I can understand you're going to want to go through that process of first asking Amazon to change the title or the pictures or the description. And if they refuse to do that, or if you don't get any response, then go through the risk of creating a second listing and quote unquote violating Amazon's rules. Then I can understand that if you can get your hands on 10, 20, 30 of a quantity and be making a total $500 profit or up, then I can understand the risk. I can understand the energy behind that, and the time investment behind that to do that. If this is just a one-off item that you see, I would just move on. Or buy it to resell on eBay, or just move on to the next product where the Amazon listing is more accurate, and you can find other stuff. There's so much stuff out there for you to sell, whether it's an existing item in the Amazon catalog and you stumble across it, or it's an entirely new product that you get your hands 50, 100 on. Are you creating a product for the first time? You're creating a bundle for the first time? Or you adding a new product that's not already in the Amazon catalog? There's so much opportunity out there that you have to really start valuing your time, saying, do I really want to make this investment of time to create a new product in the Amazon catalog, or to provide a correction and wait on Amazon to correct it? My suggestion is that, yes, do it, but only if this is something that you can replicate. You can buy quantity 10 or more of, used or new. I mean, Craigslist wanted ad, or finding the product on eBay that you can buy and then resell it on Amazon. And is it a reliable product? Some of these expensive products, is it a product with a lot of technology and gadgets and beeps and boops and lights that's going to potential or for things to go wrong and the customer returns it? So these are all questions that you have to ask yourself. And if you can replicate sourcing the product and getting more of it and sell more than 10. You can get more than 10 at once, and the product's reliable, and the product creates a total profit, not per item, but if you can get at least $500 profit for selling multiples of the item in a short period of time for your effort, absolutely, then go through the trouble. And if you can't get at least $500 and find more than 10 of these, and don't even bother, because there's so much product out there. So, Albert, that was a great question. Albert gets 7 of my best-selling ebooks about selling on Amazon and eBay. Everybody else pays more than $75 total for all of them. Albert, you can contact me at AskJordan.net. Go to AskJordan.net. Click on the little envelope icon near the upper right-hand corner of the page, or send me an email so I know where to send your ebooks to. Now, if you, the listener, if you have a question about selling on Amazon that you'd like answered, go to AskJordan.net or call 516-619-online. That's 516-619-6654. If I pick your question to answer, you'll get all 7 of my best-selling ebooks. Their total price for everyone else is over $75. And you get to hear your voice on my podcast. While you're there, please subscribe to my free newsletter for Amazon and eBay sellers. I give away a lot of strategies, examples of what to sell, how to source product, tips on listing products, etc. Go to AskJordan.net, scroll down on the right-hand side, and you'll see a little sign-up form for my free newsletter. Thanks for listening to the Ask Jordan podcast. We'll see you again in our next episode.